I'm going to have to say that even the second map's going straight to the Chiefs.
And if it does, that's going to be the 2-0 here in this series. Athletico, at the moment, they've made this match much more competitive than the last one, but at the moment they're getting a little bit shut out by the Chiefs here, which is even more surprising given that the Chiefs don't have their full roster. So very nice for them, very nice play for them to be able to play this well. SK is going to find Sonic. Alistair will take a headshot onto Infrequent. Wizard here flanking through from the connector. We'll find one, we'll find two, although Alistair in CT is not done. Waiting this one out. Lightstep here with the close angle will take down Wizard. Now it's all on Chutch in a 1-on-3. And if he loses this, the Chiefs going to go towards 14. They'll only need one more to get themselves up towards a whole bunch of match points. It'll be at most 5, but it could easily be more. That could be all they need. And look at this here. Chutch is going to be on the site. If Infrequent had fired there, he would have taken him down through the smoke, and he's up on the bottom. Sure, they've made this match much more competitive with a headshot, but at the moment they're getting a little bit shut. The Chiefs looking very, very good indeed to take this one 2-0 against Athletico, which is not a result anyone would have called, I don't think.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't calling this. I didn't see this coming from either of these people, from either of these teams. And we're going to be seeing a relatively average buy from Athletico. They're wanting to save a little bit of that money, but upgraded pistols, bit of armor, actually full armor on the team. So they'll be looking to get some picks off, hopefully picking up, I believe it's SK with the AK. They'll be looking to pick up the AKs, the M4s. If they can actually get a good angle on either Lightstep or Alistair and take the AWP off them, that'll probably be good enough for them. And they'll be looking to try and pick up possibly the last 5 rounds. But, just going to have to see, I suppose.
And it's going to be difficult for them. And a reminder here that if the Chiefs do manage to take out this round, which they should, looking at the buy from Athletico, they'll get themselves onto 15. They'll be on map and series point here to get the 2-0 over Athletico. And Athletico will have to win 5 straight just to take it to overtime. And even if they do manage to do that and win overtime, they still have to take the next map, the last map in this best of 3, which I believe will be Train. So either way, the push here coming in for Athletico, they're already out onto this B side. They're going to get the bomb down for free as Pacific is playing a little bit more passive. There you go. Multiple's actually up on the box. He's going to find one. Wizard will trade him out. And he's going to retrieve that M4. It's going to be onto Chutch. Alistair and Lightstep both finding one with the AWP at the same moment. Chutch in this corner is going to line up 3 headshots. That's ridiculous out of Chutch. And all of a sudden, Alistair in a 1-on-2 with try this one's going to jump through. And Chutch is going to find him. Ridiculous plays out of Chutch. A 4K, including a very nice 3K spray down. Ridiculous things there from Chutch as he keeps his team in. It makes it 11-14 for Athletico. And they're not out of this one yet.
That spray transfer from Chutch was just amazing to see. Picks up the first, then transfers it over, and I don't know if it was a collat. I'm going to assume it was actually 2 separate bullets, but that was just 3 amazing headshots, and then just taking out Alistair as he pops out the window. Amazing play, and I think he's single-handedly almost kept Athletico in this game at the moment.
I think, yeah, that was a very, very nice spray out of him. And wow, 2 kills there from Liaz. Infrequent finding one as well. Now it's all on Iron and Lightstep to try and make this one happen. And there's the push coming in. 1 and 2 for Liaz. He's going to find himself a 4K in that round. Easy kills for him there. I would like to take a second here and point out, Nutters, I'm not sure if you saw it, but we just passed 2,000 viewers.
I have actually only just seen that, and I have to throw out a huge thank you to everyone for actually tuning in. This is, of course, the DreamHack Masters Las Vegas qualifiers. This is the semi-final for the Oceanic region. I do believe these players go on to play against the Asian region. Some of the other Asian teams to actually head over to Las Vegas. And Alistair with the first pick on Infrequent actually drops that AWP extremely early. So very unlucky for Athletico here. And we're going to be looking at a slight disadvantage for them.
Yes, indeed. And the Chiefs here, if they can get this one, they can get themselves up towards 15 rounds and map and series point, as we said. But they've still got a bit of a chance this one, Athletico. They do still have the AWP. It's onto Sonic, though, as Infrequent has gone down. And this A stack out of the CTs is very well chosen. They've got 3 players here. And the T is going to be pushing with 4, so if they can find themselves a couple of frags, they can easily make this one doable for their teammates on the retake, or it could even be a shutout Iron here is going to be playing very close to the ramp and could be found out by Liaz. There we go. Liaz is going to find one, but there's still so many players here on this A ramp. Sonic here peeking out. Is going to peek straight into Alistair. Chutch just found one. That's a ridiculous shot out of Alistair. He's going to find another one there. Nade through onto Liaz, putting him down to 11 HP. It's now a 2-on-3. Liaz and Wizard trying frantically to do this one. If they cannot pull this round together, it's going to be 15 rounds for Chief. They're going to put themselves towards map and series point for this one. Wizard here with this flank out into CT. I'm not sure if the Chiefs see this coming. Looks like Life is going to peek it. Going to find one for Wizard there, but he did see the other player there, so it's a bit of info gain. But the other player is going to be on short. That's Malta going down, and now they know where this last player is. They're going to get the plant off for the jungle or short area. And Alistair, he's going to have to find the ace here to put his team up towards 15, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just decides to save. Looks like he might push into jungle here. He's considering it. They've thrown a Molotov, so he knows for now that he should be able to get in. They shouldn't be that close to it. But this is going to be an incredible clutch if he can find it. Indeed, he does have Wizard very close to the first player, and Wizard's going to take the headshot. Wizard there with a 3k in that round, managing to pull that one back for his team. And now it's 13-14 for the Chiefs, and all of a sudden this is doable.
This is doable, and we've got the pause out. I'm not sure if you know which team this is actually coming from, but looks like, I'm guessing it'll be a tactical pause.
Going to be out of Chiefs.
From Chiefs, yeah. They're very low on the money, so they'll be trying to decide what they want to do on this CT round, because if they drop this, they'll probably be able to get a relatively average buy out of the next round, but up against an Athletico going into the 15, or trying to get it up to 15, and with a full buy on the cards no matter what happens this next couple of rounds, other than possibly on Sonic, I'm not going to see what happens there, but we'll just have to see what happens there. So, interesting to see what Chiefs can do, and see what happens, I suppose, yeah.
While we have the time in this timeout here, obviously with the amount of viewers that we have, I'm not sure if we're still over 2k, but I know we were. So for all those of you who are just joining us, welcome. We are here representing Aussie Gaming TV. I am Brainstorm casting here with Nutters, and this one's been a very, very tight matchup so far. In case you missed it, the Chiefs did take the first map. That was Cobblestone over Athletico. And they did have a bit of an advantage here in this round, but looking at these big round streaks here for each team, if we open up the scoreboard, there's only been a couple of rounds that have been traded back and forth, 1-for-1. These teams are quite evenly matched, and we could indeed see this one go to a third map here if Athletico managed to take it. But if Chiefs manage to pull this one over the line, they're going to take the 2-0 into the series. Just a reminder there, if you are enjoying what we're doing here on Aussie Gaming TV, we do cover Rocket League, Counter-Strike, a bit of League of Legends, and a bit of Overwatch occasionally. So if you like what we do, if you're enjoying what we're doing, feel free to give us a follow on this Twitch channel, and you can keep up to date with us. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, and we have a YouTube channel as well, where a lot of our casts will go up. Either way here, we've got the Chiefs here on a full eco. This should be the free 14-14 for Athletico if they can find it, which means this map is going to go full 30 rounds here.
Yeah, I'm going to absolutely love watching this go to the full 30 rounds, and I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we even see an overtime, because the way these buys are going to go, I'd say Chiefs are looking for a slightly stronger buy. They're basically giving this up as a 14-14 right here, and Infrequent picks up a couple. I believe Sonic got a couple there, so easy buys here for Athletico, and we're gonna see a nice buy out of Chiefs as well. So whatever happens this round, there's still a full buy to come from Athletico, I'd say. So whichever way this goes, we could easily see a 15-all.
And if we did see that 15-0, we would go into overtime here. Atletico still with it all to play for. The Chiefs here, obviously they don't want to lose a map, but if they do still have the map advantage, whereas Atletico here have everything to do. If they do lose this map, they're going to lose this series. They're going to give Chiefs a pass into the grand finals here. And this is actually a very, very strong performance out of the Chiefs, given that they only have 3 players out of their core lineup. We have Iron and SK filling in from Avant-Garde for Ins and Tux, who are 2 players on the Chiefs who cannot be at this event, I believe, for personal reasons. I'm not too sure on that, but they're not here. And we do have Iron and SK filling in. Speaking of the CTs and SK, we do have this push coming in through T-Spawn. And this is what the Chiefs have decided is going to be the difference maker. A 3-man on a 2-man flank, and Lightstep here clearing out Palace. Look at this information gathered by the CTs, though. They know that not a single player is going to be towards the A site. And there you go. Malta's going to drop the bomb. This is different. This might just be what the CTs needed. The Chiefs need to try and pull this one back. The bomb's down the other side of the smoke here. Malta's going to get caught off through the smoke. Bailey has a nice shot there by him, just spraying it down. But the Chiefs do have a considerable advantage. Chuck there is going to grab the bomb. But the Chiefs do know that none of this play is going to be towards A. We do have Sonic moving through the connector to try and clear that one out, but he does have a player up in Palace to deal with. So surely the CTs know where this one's going to be coming. It's going to be very difficult for Chiefs here. Although Sonic here, this is actually a very nice play from him. He's sneakily wormed his way into market. He's actually going to be the backstab here. This could be huge out of him if he manages to find Iron at Van. He's coming in through market. The T is going to be pushing window. They're actually out on this side. The Chiefs did give up some ground on this side. I'm not sure why. Iron's going to find one. Can he get another? Yes, he can. That's two for Iron now. He's going to get traded by Sonic. He's given his team the one-man advantage. They don't have the side here. Sonic going for the push in market. Would catch these players. Like, I can find one. Can he find the second? Not quite. This one's going to be so close. Both of these players are down below 15 HP on the side of Athletico. This one is for map point for either team. And if Chiefs take, it's going to be map and series point here. Looks like we've got Lightstep going to be pushing in with the AWP from Apps. And Alistair going to be coming in with an M4 now. Lightstep's going to find one. Sonic's going to find him. 1v1. Alistair versus Sonic. Sonic is so low. And Alistair's going to find it. There we go. The Chiefs do manage to come back and claw back the map point. And that's going to be 15 to 14 now for Chiefs. They've got themselves onto map and series point, but because they've done it so late, they do only have one of those series points to play with. And the T's are going to be coming in. Look at that. They've got 3 players on T10K. They're going to be coming in with another full buy, and they could actually have a buy that is stronger than what the CTs are willing to go for here. So as you said, Nutters, we could see overtime here. The Chiefs just have to try and drag this one over the line. They've got to ground out this round.
Yeah, Chiefs can grind this out. They'll be doing very well. I'm not expecting to see too much of a push. I feel like they may end up just holding the sites this time. Obviously, actually not picking it too bad. They've actually got 3 Ts towards A site, 2 of them coming towards B, and it's looking like almost a rush, I was going to say, from the terrorists. However, we're just going to move on over, and we'll see Malta actually picking up Liaz, Alistair picking up Church, and it's now a 4v2.
Is this it, Nutters? We might just see the 2-0 here for Chiefs over Athletico. They have the 2-man advantage. It is Sonic and Wizard left to try and do this one. Sonic and Wizard definitely not bad players. The odds are stacked against them. They do have a bit of utility. But trying to make this one a 15-15 will be very difficult. And look at this push. Malta, if he pushes out here at the right moment, he could catch Wizard and catch the bomb. Wizard's just going to be walking around. No team wants to make either mistake. This is all going to be on Malta. Check his left. Wesley Will is going to take down the bomb and Molotov it off. And there's Alistair going to find Sonic. 16 to 14 on this second map. 2-0 for the Chiefs. With that mix of Chiefs and Avant-Garde are going to take this second map. They're going to knock Athletico out 2-0 and push themselves into the grand finals here.
That was just amazing play from Chiefs, obviously using the best of their advantage with actually taking that tactical pause, and congratulations to the Chiefs on going through to this grand final. They will actually be facing up against Winterfox, so
that's going to be good.
This is going to be an absolutely amazing grand final, which you can catch back here in a very short amount of time. I don't know the exact time it'll be on, but you can catch it back here very shortly.